guys, it is a Saturday morning. It is currently 5 o'clock and I am going to Comic Con. So I'm heading out. I am cosplay. I wasn't sure whether to do it or not, but I decided to just because of the weather. I didn't really want to wear a wig in this hot weather, but I decided to do it anyway. So I'm going to be cosplaying as Thingy, Poison Ivy. It's just the thought of going to a Comic Con without cosplay makes me sick to the stomach. Lol. But yeah, it is currently 5 o'clock. I'm not seeing it at Manchester, so yeah, so I'm actually just travelling there, but the train's quite early, that's why I've gone up at like 5, so yeah. With Poison Ivy's makeup, I like to mix it up a little bit, so every time I cosplay as her, the makeup's not always the same. It's the same sort of thing with the green eyeshadow and lips, but it's usually a different sort of look, so I like to play around with the eyeshadows and stuff like that, just because she doesn't necessarily, because I don't have sort of a reference. Okay, I do in like the comics and stuff like that, but there's no real like film with her in it apart from the Batman and I believe Batman and Robin from years and years ago. So I just like to like mix it up and stuff. It's not like Harley Quinn where I've got her look specifically from Suicide Squad, so her makeup and clothing match together. This one is just more like a freelance sort of thing. But yeah, so I'm using the Jeffree Star banana powder, this makeup, this eyeshadow which I got from Wish, and then the YSL Vinyl Couture mascara in green, and then the Jeffree Star Velvet Liquid Lipstick in Venus Flytrap. I'm not going to put the lip products on yet until I've actually had my breakfast. So this is my final look. I believe I've got a Poison Ivy thingy anyway on my channel from another past cosplay, but yeah, so I'm all ready. I'm honestly dreading wearing this wig, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really like it, but I'm gonna hate it by the end of the day, and that is why I don't have long hair. It's gonna remind me why I don't have long hair. I'd be like, you know what, I really like this hair, I should probably grow it. And then it turns out at the end of the day, no fucking way am I growing my hair. Nowhere. This thing here is going to irritate the daylights out of me. It's going to keep sliding down and it's going to itch the shit out of my leg. Like, it's just me so fucking itchy. This time I'm actually bringing packed lunch. This is a meat salad, just because my diet in the past week's been really bad. So I thought I'd actually just bring packed lunch with me. So yeah, and plus the food there is just a lot of money. And then I'm also bringing a bottle of water as well. It's meant to be a lot cooler than it has been in the past week. But obviously to keep stay hydrated and stuff, I just bring a bottle of water with me just in case. I've not decided yet whether to get a bus or a taxi. Basically it is raining now. Like, it's literally it's not chucking it down, but you know when you go outside and you just feel that it's gonna get heavy. That's basically what the weather's like at the minute. Like, it's struggling to, like, at the minute it's literally a little bit more than a spitting, but it's not like heavy pelting it down. But like, I just don't want to walk in it, but I don't want to spend the money, waste money on travel. So to be fair, I might get a bus. I need to find out the bus timetable on first buses though, and then I might just get a bus instead of just. But then again, I need to travel to. So I don't mind, because obviously, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just don't really want to pay for a taxi. Really, like, it's not hard. Like, I can make it to the bus stop, and I don't get that wet. And then obviously on the bus, and then if it's gonna chuck it down, I don't fucking know, people. I don't know. Either way, I'm not walking. people I'm back, I may look a little bit like what worse for wear. Like the eyeshadow, it's got basically when I was reapplying it because it has fallout, it's like reapply. It was falling out at the bottom, but I thought I kept it like that just because you know poison ivy green. The more green, the better. But on camera, it's looking like I'm fucking tired. But but basically, first I'll start off my experience with it and stuff like that. Now, Manchester Comic Con has always been my least favourite. That's only just because it gets so packed and it's not, I don't like tight enclosed, being enclosed with loads of people. It's a bit like Leicester Comic Con, but Leicester Comic Con doesn't have as many people because that is a small venue compared to Manchester. But with Manchester, it's so packed that there's nowhere to breathe. Whereas like Birmingham, there's places you can move out and stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's enough space for everyone and you don't end up enclosed all in one. Or you can go, there's always spaces to go to if there's too many people in one side or whatever. And then Nottingham Comic Con doesn't get as busy from what I remember anyway. But yeah, so there's that. That's why Manchester's not been my favourite. I'm just not a massive fan of massive crowds where you can hardly move and people just stand there and it's like move out the way. It's like when there's a stall and you can see there's loads of people, don't then stay behind and then make it worse for people to try and walk around you. Just go back later. And you know, usually it dies down later, but it was still fucking packed. Still packed. The only reason why I'm back at 8 is because there's so many fucking train delays. Oh my god. Just train delays. That's why I ended up being back. But I kind of left the venue quite early. I left around... it must have been like 3:30, something like that. I don't think it was 4. I think it was around 3:30. I was like, I've had enough. Or it might have been 4:45. Either way, it was pretty early. I got what I wanted, which was autograph from David Mazuza, and that was it. And I was happy with that. And I was just going around. It just felt, I don't know. They've sorted out the queue line for starters. It did go round not quite quickly. It still took a while, but it was better than last year. But like I think it was just the content inside. I mean, the guest that they did have was fine. Obviously, I only had enough money for autograph for David, but I'd have loved one from the actor of Thingy Bobby, Detroit Come Human, with his other half who plays the nanny, from what I remember, yeah, the nanny or housemaid or whatever. But yeah, and they had other guests. They had Sean, I swear they had Sean Penn. Yeah, I think it was Sean Penn. Yeah, they had Sean Penn. So the guest list was alright. It was just the content, like the main stage, nothing much was happening. In the end, I didn't see any of them. I didn't get a chance to see any of the main stage thingy. And I did at one time want to see David because David was going to be on there talking about obviously behind the scenes of Gotham and stuff like that. But in the end, I didn't bother. But that was the only show I would have seen. And okay, you've got your live but that always gathers too many people, and I'm like, whatever. So I was just like walking around. I don't know, I think it's the content. A lot of it is now like full on anime, which is cool if you like anime and stuff, but I'm not really. The only anime I like is Pokemon. Yeah, you did still have your stalls with comics. I didn't bother picking up any comics this time because I've not read comics in ages. I've not read books in ages. Saying that, I did pick a book from W.H. Smith from the train station that I read a little bit on, the first train to get to Manchester. But there was no point in picking it up because I probably wouldn't read it. Like, I've got about 5 comics I still haven't read. I've got about 5 books that I still haven't read. So there's no point of buying more if I'm not going to read them. So I didn't bother. So to be fair, the only reason why I came to Manchester anyway is because of David. It was kind of a last minute thing. I saw it advertised. I was like, oh my god, he's going to be there. And then booked time off. Hoped that I got time off. Got time off you know, bought train tickets, bought tickets to go there. It's a bit, but I think now if I ever go to Manchester Comic Con, it's got to be if I'm gonna actually go see somebody, because other than that, I think it's just going downhill. It's not my favourite Comic Con. Out of the MCM ones, I've not been to London, but I have been to Birmingham. I do prefer the Birmingham one. Just because, I don't know, it's just less crammed. I feel that there's more stores, more variety and stuff like that. Whereas Manchester, I just didn't feel, I don't know, it just felt like blur. I just really wanted to just go home and whatever. Birmingham, I always stay till 5. I don't bother watching the Masquerade show, but I always, you know, go when it finishes, sort of when it finishes. I never go like quite early before. But yeah, it is a shame, but I probably won't be going again. It was alright. As I said, it's just, the stalls and everything, it was pretty much all the same. And at the point, I don't know if I'm just being really careful with my money, but a lot of it was just like the same thing, like the same stall, selling the same lockets and stuff like that. Obviously, you had your unique stores and stuff like that, and then you had some stores that sold stuff like a rip-off, and you pick it up and it's like, that's just tack. No offence, but that's just literally tack. So, I mean, as I said, there were some good stores that sold some good like figures and stuff like that, but a lot of it gets drowned out by just stores selling tack. And I've always said this, but I think a lot of stores just hype on the train to make money off congoers, because a lot of people will just buy anything pretty much. But I'm more sort of wary now, so I didn't really buy that much. But yeah, I'll show you. But yeah, it was alright. Probably won't go to Manchester again unless, as I said, unless there was a guest I really wanted to see. Otherwise, I don't think I'd actually bother, unfortunately. But, you know. So I literally only bought 2 stuff from 2 different places. First, these glasses. Can you recognise them? People, do you recognise these glasses? These are Iron Man's glasses. Sorry, I think you might have seen my foot. I'm like other people. Because I don't like feet. I hate showing feet in videos for other people, because there could be other people out there that don't like feet. But yeah, these are one of Iron Man's glasses. I saw them. First I went from the past, do I want them? And then I went back. And then I disappeared and I went back and I actually got them. But these were £10. And then went to my favourite shop, Tofu Q people. And yeah, I did some damage. You know I love Tofu Q. I have done a haul on here before as well, so I do buy from the website as well. So I picked up 2 of the Ramune carbonated soft drinks. So I picked this one, which is in strawberry flavour, and this one in Zuzu citrus flavour. And I love the Pocky breadstick things, or I don't know, biscuit sticks, that's what they're called. And I love the strawberry one, so I picked up this one, which is by Glicia Fruity Pocky, and then these ones, which are just by the same company actually. I don't know, I'm guessing these ones look more luxurious. I'm guessing these ones were more money as well, so I'm guessing these ones are taste more strawberry than these ones, but yeah. I then picked up some, these are some assorted chocolate sweets things, chocolates. I have no idea what any of these are. I'm not actually, I've tried these. I swear I've tried these before, but other than that, I've not tried any of the others. I might do a taste test, I'm not sure. I then picked up this little keyring. Basically it's a macaroon with a face on. I'm not sure if you can see that because the label's on it, but that's what it is. I thought it was super cool. It reminded me when I used to have a necklace that was like a cupcake, but it kind of broke. But yeah. And then I picked up a rainbow llama. So that's basically all the stuff I got from Comic Con. And then this is the autograph which I got. So this cost me £25 and you got to pick what picture you wanted to choose, and I chose this one. I believe you can get them to sign other stuff. It doesn't have to be like a one of their photo things. There's one thing I don't agree with. Now, they've always said this before with autographs. You can take a selfie as well, depending on, it's their discretion if they want to take a selfie. So most of the time, I think they usually do. But now they've implemented this thing where they charge you for a selfie. So he was charging £25 for a selfie. I don't know if all of them were doing it, but you shouldn't have to pay for a fucking selfie. like when it doesn't make any sense, because like if you go on the street and you see a celebrity and you ask for a selfie and they go yeah, they don't go that'll be £25 or that'll be a tenner. I thought that was a bit of a freaking rip-off. If you ask me, I was never gonna pay for a selfie. But yeah, it says Cinnamon, thanks for watching, smiley face, and his signature. So on the way back to Derby, when I was in the Manchester train station, I decided to get some Krispy Kreme donuts, and they look a little bit mashed up. I'm not usually a massive fan of donuts, but these Krispy Kremes are really sweet as well. But I think it's because I watch a lot of Glenn's videos, and he likes Krispy Kremes. I'm not saying he's got me addicted to Krispy Kremes, but I'll buy him now and again. This is like the second time I've bought Krispy Kremes there, so it's not like a general thing that I do all the time. But yeah, it was like 3 for £5 something as well, which is pretty cheap. Well, I think it's cheap anyway. At some point, I'm going to need to order some more Oldies because they've all kind of come up. This was left over because I think either people accidentally trampled on them, or I actually just trampled on them with my other foot and kind of pulled them away. So I was left with these two. These are the ones that were wrapped around my legs, so I'm going to need to get some more. The ones on my fingers lasted, but it's just this one. So this is the book I was telling you about. So I was on this conversation with my mum yesterday, basically saying that because she watches a lot of crime shows, they don't really interest me, like one-off crimes. Well, he killed his wife for insurance, whatever. What really intrigues me is like literally serial killers who literally just kill people until they get caught. Like, bad enough you kill somebody, but to then kill multiple people, I don't understand how people do it. Some people do it, but yeah, I saw there's like different series of this. I was tempted to get the one with serial killers, women serial killers, because women serial killers are so rare. It's mostly male men, but I decided just to pick up this one, but it's by Christopher Berry D. But yeah, it's very interesting. I've read quite a bit of it so far, but yeah, it is very interesting so far. I'll probably do a review if I finish it, which I probably will, but as I said, I've not been reading that often, and obviously on a train it's just a quick read. I also watched, what's that, Hansel and Gretel with Hawkeye. I can't remember his name, so I'm going to call him Hawkeye. But yeah, that's actually quite a good film. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Hairspray, but it was literally only like, 20 minutes of it. But yeah, I'm going to end this vlog now. I'm going to have a bath, take this itchy dress off, take this makeup off, probably edit this video. Don't know if I'll upload it, I don't know at this moment, but that is what's happening. This vlog is ending now, so bye guys.